you know as a human being that you think, you always feel like you want the absolute best for your life. Everything you do is by your decisions, and by your decisions you think and always feel it is going to bring you the absolute best that you desire to have. But did you also know that the greatest enemy to yourself is yourself? Now, remember, I always tell you that as a person, you are alive because of your spirit. And as part of your spirit is your soul, which is your mind, your emotions, and your will. And this spirit and soul is encased in your body. And your body has systems, has the gates, which are the eyes, the ears, and all of that. And so every decision you take for yourself is right from your spirit. Then it enters your mind as thoughts, emotions, and then your will takes over, and then you produce the action. Now, just like I said earlier on, did you know that you are your worst enemy? Why? Because God said something very profound. He said, right from childhood, everything man thinks or imagines is bent towards evil. It means naturally as a person, everything you think for yourself is bent towards evil in the sight of God. And so if you decide to do anything in your day without the foundations of God, it is bent towards evil, towards God. So if that is the case, it means that right from the moment you wake up, everything you think about, everything you feel, everything you are bent towards is towards evil. So every thought I have for myself thinking it is the absolute best is actually evil to God. Every emotion I get thinking is the best for myself is evil towards God. Everything I do with my body, which is pleasing to me, which is okay for me, which is the best for me, is evil towards God. Why is that so? This is why God says everything you do is bent towards evil. And this is why you are your worst enemy. Now, we already know by the teachings from this channel that everything that stands the test of time is backed by a spirit. And so as a human being, you grow through decades, and because of that, it means you are backed by a spirit. Remember, you are alive because of the spirit in you. You are alive because of the spirit in you. But in this world, there are two kingdoms that control the affairs of this world and everything in it, which is the kingdom of God and the kingdom of darkness, controlled by the devil. Now remember, we said that the prince of this world is the devil. So meaning most of the things that is supposed to happen here on this earth is mainly controlled by the devil, unless the thing has been acknowledged as the thing of God. So your spirit is either controlled by the devil or controlled by the Spirit of God. And until you are born again, God cannot control your spirit. But here is the unfortunate thing. When a person is born, naturally the person is being controlled by the systems of the evil one, right from their spirit into their bodies. And so whatever they feel to do, whatever they think to do, whatever they assume to do, that they might think is the best for them is actually backed by the systems of the devil. And his goal, that is the devil, is to pull you away from God. So you do things by your own outside God. You do things by your own decisions, what you assume to be the best for you, naturally. Why? Because you are born into the systems of the devil. You are born into the controlling systems of the devil. And right from the day you are born, you are walking according to what the prince of this world have told you or has set to be done in this world. Why? Because his goal is to pull you away from the kingdom of God. Now, because you are a spirit with a soul encased in a body, you can't necessarily see what goes on in the realm of the spirit. And so you are pushed to rely on what you see, what you hear, what you touch, and what you taste. And so every single decision is based on whatever your mind, your emotion, and your will is processing right from the physical senses you have. So everything around you is giving you something to think about, something to dwell on, something to have feelings on. And all these things most of the time are controlled by the systems of the evil one in this world. Remember, he is the prince of this world. So most of the systems around us is controlled by him and his counterparts. Remember, we've consistently said that spirits make you operate by knowledge. So they'll drop the knowledge that they want you to have, and then you naturally operate by them. So right from your mind, your emotions, your will to the body you have, everything is processing the things of darkness more than the things of God. So everything you do in your mind, everything you have in your emotions, everything you have in your will, which causes your body to function, to do, to walk by, is processing the things from the physical. Why? Because you have no knowledge of what is going on in the spiritual. Remember, I said your spirit is controlled by light or darkness, and darkness is going away from light. So if God is light and then you're not doing things according to what God is telling you to do, but you are doing it according to external or physical situations, it means that everything you think about, everything you do, everything you feel is drawn towards evil before God. So because your mind, your emotions, and your will is naturally processing the things of the physical, you must be intentional about switching it up. So right from the moment you wake up, everything from your mind, your emotions, your will to your body or your actions is being controlled by the things of the physical. So you would have to intentionally know what God expects you to do and then follow it intentionally, because you are your worst enemy to yourself. So what am I trying to say? I'm trying to say that, remember, you are a spirit, soul in a body, and the soul is the bridge between the spirit and the physical. But because you are living in the physical world, you are drawn by your soul, which is your mind, your emotions, and the will, to focus more on the things of the physical. And the more you do that, the more you are drawing away from God. So you would have to manually or intentionally switch up that process. From the moment you wake up, you intentionally, because your feelings is not going to help you, your thoughts are not going to help you, your will is not going to help you, your body is not going to help you. Why? Because your soul is not processing what is happening in the spirit, but rather in the physical. So you have to switch it up. And why is that so? Because you were born with the corrupted nature that doesn't focus on God but focuses on the physical things. And so until a person intentionally renews their mind on a daily basis, every single minute of their life, to rather think of the spirit, you realize that naturally everything you would be doing is going according to the things that you can see, you can feel, you can touch, you can smell, and you can taste, rather than what the spirit is saying. And so it is the devil's agenda to keep you there, to keep you processing the things of the physical rather than God. Why? Because the devil knows that if he comes to you that, hey brother, hey sister, serve me, you are not going to do it. So he would rather push you to focus more on the things of the physical rather than the spirits. And I mean the spirit of God. So you have to be intentional to rather go to God. And remember, God is a righteous God, and he has said he has given you your choice to make, and he can't go beyond his word by trying to force himself on you. So you would have to now be intentional to get closer to him. So remember, your body is your worst enemy. Your whole being is your worst enemy. So be intentional by drawing closer to God, or else your body, your senses, and your external surroundings are going to deceive you. Why? Because the prince of this world is the controller of the systems of this world, and he's trying to outsmart you. Why? By keeping you focused on the things of the physical. How? By drawing certain situations to you, images, sound, things that will get the attention of your soul more than the spiritual. So Gerald will wake up and then instantly he's thinking about his academic achievements. His mind is thinking about how he's going to pass his exams, go to class, do everything that he has to do in school, and then looking forward to the exams or how he's going to pass the exams. His feelings are processing that's concerning his academic achievements. He's trying to find out what he can do with his life. His emotions is processing that. His mind is processing that. He wakes up, he tries to read something. He tries to get certain philosophies about life and what he's doing for his life. He's trying to figure out how he can improve himself. He's trying to look at ways he can overcome certain things, at ways he can get certain things that is going to benefit him. He wakes up and then he wants to manage himself very well. He wakes up and then he's looking at how he's going to bath and look good. He wakes up and then he's looking at what he's going to eat. So it means that everything about Gerald is trying to get him to do things of the physical. And you see, it is so pleasing and so right to do that. Whereas you always forget to go back to the one who created you and the one who knows what he has for you and the plans he has for you. So Gerald every day is thinking about his emotions, his character, his academic achievements, his mindsets about certain things, his body, his nutrition, his sexual pleasure, his strength, his health, his family, his marriage, his wife, his children, and all these things too are trying to get him to think about other things concerning these things. His ministry, his business in so many ways, his wealth, his career, and everything he's determined to do. So if Gerald is not very careful to know that all these things are trying to get his mind, his emotions, his will, his actions, his desires away from God, there is no way Gerald will be able to get connected to God more. But God makes us understand that the more we do connect to Him more, the more He is going to make sure that all these things are aligned for our good. So we have to be careful. You have to be careful because you are your greatest enemy. So you have to be intentional to do what pleases the Father, what pleases God, than what pleases your senses and your emotions. God bless you. We'll see you in the next one.